Ondo state government has evacuated 42 suspected invaders who were arrested recently by men of the Ondo State Security Network Amotekun at Okitipupa, the headquarters of Okitipupa local government area of the state. The invasion of the men who said they were in the state for security training created tension in the community following the alarm raised by the residents, calling the attention of the Amotekun Corps to the development. Speaking on the arrest of the invaders, the state commander of Amotekun in the state, Chief Adetunji Adeleye, said the 42 men were arrested following their inability to explain their mission in the state. According to him, the suspected invaders who hailed from Kano and Gijawa state claimed that they were invited to the state by an agent who will engage them as a security guard to monitor and guide pipelines in the state. Adeleye said, in the last 3 days, there have been issues relating to the invasion of the states by alleged Fulani men. Our intel showed us the influx of some people, especially to the Okitipupa local government area of the state. So we monitored and we found out that they converged in front of the army barracks in Okitipupa. They were there for a couple of hours, and at that point we tried to find out that their mission is, but because they couldn't give satisfactory explanations, we moved them to our local office first in Okitipupa to try to debrief them, and from the debriefing at Okitipupa, we had to move them to the state headquarters for proper debriefing. When they arrived, we profiled them and found out that they were primarily from two major states, Kano and Gijawa states. The mission that they claimed they came for was not too clear, and upon profiling, we found out that the majority of them didn't even know how they got to where they got to. All they were told was they were going for training. Training for who, by who, or whosoever, they don't know. Speaking on the sponsors of the youth, Adeleye said, from the detailed investigation, we were able to narrow it down to their sponsors. The sponsors happen to also claim that they belong to an NGO, that they contracted out the training to a consultant who was supposed to train their men. They said they were going to train them as security guards. But as part of our discreet investigation, we found out that the so-called consultant had been arrested in Delta State, and I confirmed from the Delta State Police Command as of today that he was still in their custody. So we intend to release them. We will release all these ones and ensure that they are taken back to their state. He explained that they decided to release them because right now we look at them as a security risk to the state, and at this point we invited the sponsors. The head of the NGO and chairman of the board have also offered an explanation, but we feel that we should let the people of Ondo State know that there's no crisis in Okitipupa local government area. The way it was portrayed as if some hoodlums or militants had taken over is not true. We want to ensure the good people of Ondo State that we are firmly on the ground in conjunction with other security agencies, that there is no problem. People should go about their businesses normally. We are not leaving any stone unturned, and we have ensured that our intelligence units had covered the entire state, and we alert the public on any wrong move. We intend to provide escorts to lead them out of Ondo State back to wherever they came from. Meanwhile, the state government has urged the people of the state not to take the law into their hands and should not hesitate to report any strange movements in their community. Speaking on behalf of the state government, the Commissioner of Information and Orientation in the state, Donald Ojogu, commended the Amotekun Corps for handling the situation maturely and professionally. And I think that is the right thing to do, because with the way things are going, nobody should just be careless, because we learned that most of the people in the Kano, especially Kano, I don't even know about Jigawa, majority of them are not even northerners. They are coming from all the way from all those other neighboring countries. You can imagine. They will tell you, oh, they are the ones who have power. What are they always going? What are they looking for in the southern part of the country? You always talk about you have power, you have everything. Yes, you cannot stay in your place. You have the land, you have everything, you have space. Yes, you will still go and be rationing the space of other people who their spaces are very, very small. What are they looking for in the southern part of the country? Because they believe that they are born to rule. Go to Abuja, go and stay there. What are you looking for in the south? And with what has been happening, I think I commend the Amotekun, because when this incident broke out, they said, oh, they have taken them to one headquarters. I say, that is the end. We are not going to hear anything because we don't even trust all these people. At the end of the day, if they don't do the right thing, the so-called security people do. If you don't do the right thing, or those who are supposed to channel this whole thing properly, if you don't do it, it will still affect you. No matter what, no matter how you think that you are safe, nobody is safe. Or even the politicians that are bragging, they are not even safe. If the unknown government can be going to the police station and gets rid of the police, they meet them on the on checkpoint, they deal with them. So you think the few ones that are with you, your security details, that they will not be able to get at? Okay, if you don't do the right thing, unless you want to leave this country, and of what use is it for you to now be running etasketa, leaving your own country that has everything? You go to another man's land. So in as much you are going to be in Nigeria, it will affect you if you don't do the needful. Because as it is now, everybody is a suspect coming from, most especially from that particular place. Well, welcome to the season of internal deportation from state to state and region to region. And you think Nigeria is not divided already? We will start asking for visa entry and work permits and non-indigenous very soon. This is unlawful and unacceptable. Even if they were criminals, you should charge them with their wrongdoing as appropriate legal institution in the state. But deportation is illegal. Okay, that is what someone is saying here. Well, you are mad. Do not worry. When this country breaks, let me see how you guys come to Yoruba land. Okay, you are speaking grammar. If you are man enough, go and send them back to Ondo now. Can you tell us the meaning of unlawful? When you guys have children, you can't take care of them and they become nuisance in the West here. It's only deportation you hear. Breakup is around the corner by God's grace. Didn't Ganduje and El-Rufai deport Majiri in the north? Fashola also deported some Igbo from Lagos during his time as governor. So this is nothing new. Let us not even talk about Fashola or whatever. But it is same during the pandemic, during the lockdown, they were deporting from the same north. They were deporting from Gijawa to Kano to Kaduna, like that. That's how they were doing. They didn't say anything. Or they will keep quiet. Very soon, you are going to be hearing all of those people now coming out from their enclaves, all those different groups in the north. They will be coming out. But when that thing happened, none of them said anything. They kept quiet. Even when El-Rufai and some other state governors, they said all the bandits in the forest should come out, that they are going to deal with them. You didn't hear anything. But when it was the time of this same Ondo state, oh my God, we know what we heard. They've started again. Somebody is saying that I don't even understand this Akeredolu is the one who is always on top of this SMA issue. But when you talk about break up the, what is it called, the Odudua, he will not say anything. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.